walked behind the plow, looking for arrowheads and never rode. The land that was theirs finally came down to him, and now it slipped through his hands. But the bank drew the line and tobacco went down, and then it wonders if they understand that old field succession is not just cedars and thorns. It's concrete and vinyl and houses that grow on land where a farmer was born. Fun and crazy.
Tell us who y'all are.
Oh, okay. I am Sam Rorix, sometimes known as Captain Sam. Wanted in 3 states, desired in 4 others. Thanks, I'll be here all night.
I'm Billy Plant. I enjoy going out to these songwriting events, and it's like working with Ricky, and me and Sam recently played a show together.
That was fun.
Yeah.
He called me up, gave me a 2-hour notice.
Yeah, I was maybe a little hungover, and I didn't really have 2 hours worth of music in me that day, so I needed to divide it up with somebody. Then he played another show that night.
Yeah.
I'm Gary Clendenon. I'm the token banjo player for tonight. I'm a comedic relief and whatever else. So yeah, I'm up in Warren County, up on the escarpment of the plateau. So yeah, I'm gonna play some mountainy stuff tonight.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
I love it.
Well, I'm an East Tennessee hillbilly, originally. Well, let's just do something fun to start off with. How about that? This is just about being from the South and being happy about it. And I used to roam the roads before there was interstate. That's right, I've been around. I'm so old, I've been around since the kid, so he was just sick. But, anyway, this is about driving these back roads and finding a really good diner. I mean, a place where you might walk in and they have white gravy on the menu listed as a vegetable. Mississippi, out on Highway 51. Heard about a little place that said they served up a fried honey bun. It's called Leela Mae's Fried Catfish and Chicken Shack. They say everybody that goes there always comes back. Opened up the door and what hit me was, Mama tried. I realized right then I was gonna order something fried. So I got the fried chicken and catfish combo, now for a side. The salt white gravy listed as a vegetable. Hell, I almost cried. Just wish my poor old mama could see me now. She said my baby boy's getting a vegetable plate. I feel so proud. But you know they say that everything's gonna kill you. Might as well make it something fun. Could I get a side of white gravy? That fried honey bun?
Good, man. We'll see what Capo does too.
It's always an adventure.
Yeah, it's always. All right, hey, I'm gonna do, start out with an old one I wrote in 1997. I'm a surveyor by trade. But this was long before I became a surveyor. But this is still about selling your farm and getting a bunch of crappy houses built on it. Although we all need somewhere to live, let me just go ahead and preface it that way. An arrowhead caught his eye as he walked through the frozen field. He picked it up and old memories came back of when he was just a kid. His farm had been his granddaddy's dream, and his daddy made it grow. When he was a boy, he walked behind the plow, looking for arrowheads in the road. The land that was theirs finally came down to him. Now it slipped through his hands, but the bank drew the line and tobacco went down, and then it wonders if they understand that old field succession is not just cedars and thorns. It's concrete and vinyl and houses that grow on land where a farmer was born. Stubbles of corn and frozen mud crack underneath his feet. A clear blue sky and a cold north wind come blowing up from the creek. In a week or two the men will come, dozers to grade everything, and all that will be on this land anymore are houses that all look the same. He saw the people this land had passed through, and that piece of rock in his hands. But now that it was passing to somebody new, wonders if they understand that old field succession is not just cedars and thorns. It's concrete and vinyl and houses that grow on land where a farmer was born.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a song kind of dedicated to where I live. My folks have lived there for about 200 years or so, up in the hollow. And, of course, you know, moved away, come back and that kind of stuff. But, back in the day, it was pretty wild and woolly up there in raucous, and, Saturday night was generally for fighting, drinking, and dancing. Or dancing, drinking, and fighting. Or fighting, and drinking, and dancing. And so I wrote this song, and Creek. And to use Uncle Dave Macon quote, where the women don't smell like talcum powder. You got yourself dolled up for dancing, skirt tail wagging like an old stray dog. I'm telling you, girl, your heart'll get ruined if you go traipsing to the wildcat knob. The wildcat knob will make you weep, and the wildcat knob will haunt your sleep. Things grow wild and things go howling. Things come up a sneaking prowling. And now. You pass by the double cabin spring, then you'll hear a banjo ring. He's a green-eyed player and he plays so fine, he'll tempt you with homemade wine. The wildcat knob will make you weep, and the wildcat knob will haunt your sleep. Things grow wild and things go howling. Things come up a sneaking prowling. And out. Last you come to the high slate field, spinning in front of your head wheel reel. There's a hemlock smell and the scent of mash. It's a wheel-breaking spell that's finally cast. The wildcat knob will make you weep, and the wildcat knob will haunt your sleep. Things grow wild and things go howling. Things come up a sneaking prowling. All right.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this was called Too Many Choices. When I first bought beer, again, I've been around a minute, and I think they had like 3 or 4 kinds. I think they had Budweiser, PBR, Falstaff, and, no, they had,
They had Schaefer.
no, they had, Falstaff, and then they had, Carling Black Label.
Oh, yeah.
But this is like walking in now, and they got like, a 14-page menu. This is called Too Many Choices. Came in here because I really needed a beer. The sign on the side highway said you had the coldest around here. Then my eyes began to focus. I could read your menu sign. Had so many choices, I nearly lost my mind. They had sours and IPAs and a porter infused with jam. Check this out. The special today is a hazy IPA infused with Spam. Said, a man ought to drink a beer that represents his car. missing the front bumper, but that's not the worst. The second time it caught on fire was much worse than the first. I said, you know, I'd really just like a cold PBR in a 12-ounce can. She smiled and said, we got that too. You're my kind of man. Guitar players think that's not a very big deal. But for an out-of-work drummer, that's a big damn deal. Like I said,
I'm gonna do one. It's almost in tune now. It's warming up to it. I wrote Buck over the course of a couple of years, and it was about a guy from the Upper Cumberland who was a poet and a songwriter. And one of the songs in it, I wrote it and like, man, I kind of like that song. I put it in the book, but it didn't really fit because it sounded more modern popish, I guess, than the Upper Cumberland guy from the 1890s. So this is it.
He kind of looked at me when he said that.
Well, I thought you might identify it.
It's your hat.
Oh, it ain't so bad.
When it's raining in my soul and the night is damp and cold, the winds of doubt blow round the lonely flame. I take comfort because I know there's somewhere I can go to take shelter from the storm that has no name. Ever since I was a child, I roamed and wandered wild. I'm the drifter now who's knocking at your door. You don't have to let me in, but I know you will again. Give me shelter from the storms of life once more. Shelter from the storm is nothing like a home, but I've known you for so long that it feels right. And it seems you need me too, waking up here next to you to bring you shelter from the storm on a lonely night. The world spins round and round, days go up and the sun goes up and the sun comes down. I won't call it love, what I feel, but it's enough. When it's raining in my soul and the night is damp and cold, the winds of doubt blow around the lonely flame. I take comfort because I know there's somewhere I can go to find shelter from the storm that has no name. I meant to play harmonica on that.
Sound good?
Thank you.
So, just when you think it couldn't get any mountainier, yeah, I'm gonna play you one. It's called Whiskey Cooker's Lament, and it's kind of moonshiners never called themselves moonshiners, and they never said they were making moonshine. they said they were cooking whiskey, or they were whiskey cookers, or they were making liquor. That's kind of, moonshine's all kind of a media, public opinion term. And so, I may have at one point in my life talked to a few people who were, making value-added corn products.
You gotta talk to them about it.
Well, that weren't taxed or anything like that. So, I accumulated these anecdotes and stories, and so I wanted to tell it from their point of view. I cook my whiskey in a copper pot like my daddy showed me how. Way up on a mountain top where the floor shades it now. Good soft water from a hidden spring and sugar colonial brand. I'll make 3 gallons on a bushel run, I'll sell it wherever I can. Getting mighty risky to cook my whiskey, laws around here I've been told. Store-bought things fill my dreams, oh money for my family, it makes me bold. There's a jug for the judge and the deputy, and one for the sugar man too. I can't send one to the high sheriff, he's a working with the revenue. I fill my Newport Mason jars, I temper them plenty sweet. Hide it under the church house floor, no tracks from my bare feet. Getting mighty risky to cook my whiskey, laws around here I've been told. Store-bought things fill my dreams, oh money for my family, it makes me bold. Daddy's doing time in the federal pen, 'cause they caught him by his still. He said, boy, you better quit your cooking corn, but I reckon I never will. It mighty risky to cook my whiskey, the law is around here, I've been told. Store-bought things fill my dreams, money for my family, it makes me bold.
all your local programs is home to you. Community Network Productions invites you to check out our website. That's communitytvtn, all one word, .com. Also, we're on YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel on your smart TV or any mobile device, or simply just Facebook and Instagram.